Cody's about to do the intro. We're in a 720, yep. 2020 McLaren.
Welcome for part 2, buddy.
Welcome back to Built from the Bottom, and this is part 2 of the Dream Warehouse build. So right now I'll give you guys a little bit of a rundown on what's going inside there. We're on a time crunch, so this is what's up. Super windy outside, so I'm gonna cut it right here. I just picked up right here this wall texture, concrete, sheetrock stuff, whatever you want to call it. You put it inside a sprayer and then you spray it, and then I got some mud right there so I can patch up all the walls where there are imperfections, and we're gonna pretty much, you know, mud it out. I've never done this before, but I've watched quite a few videos, so I'm learning all this as we go. Got the pressure washer here for later to wash the back section of it. This wind is killing me. Come in here, you can see this is what we got done. I don't know what was, so pretty much in the video when we ended part 1, they stopped right about there, and we got a little bit further. We need like 3 more boxes of tile. Jason and Raymundo are gonna be here in probably an hour or so. And this tile, so this is like 500 square feet of 36 by 6 plank, and in material cost, $867 into the material. And then I had to pay Raymundo $500 to come out here and do the work, and then Jace is free because he is the homie. What we're doing in here right now is I'm pretty much gonna texture all these walls with the knockdown texture, I think is what you're supposed to call it. So we got knockdown texture going on all these walls. What I gotta do is pull off all of these outlet things. I'm gonna patch that up with some drywall. Also, we're gonna swap out all these switches with the, you know, new modern style switches. As you saw in the other video, I was knocking down all this wood stuff that was on the wall, so I have to mud it. So I'm pretty much gonna do what is done right here. Mud the wall up and then sand it down. So hopefully I can get this all done tonight and then have the walls all prepped, everything masked off so I can spray the texture on the walls. Getting ready for some grout.
And I'm not drinking on the job today.
880. So I know you told me it was 867 for materials.
Just let you know now, I got all this tile for free, so I was doing you a favor, man.
So that sounds profitable.
Yeah, thanks. Let's get out of here. Fuck grout.
Jason and them just cleaned up this whole front room. They're mopping it right now. And Jason, what are you doing with the thin set? Just cleaning it up so you can put grout. And I'm over here cutting out pieces. This wall is gonna end up going missing anyway, so I'm just cutting out some pieces to fill in.
I did that, you're not even doing it.
Huh? To fill in these internet cable sections. They're about to start doing the grout. Let's time lapse it. Check it out, stuff looks sick. So Jace ended up leaving after they finished all the tile. I still have to mop this 1 or 2 more times. As you can see, the grout right there. There's like some haze going on with the tiles. And we got a lot done back here. I just cleaned everything up, and I kind of put it like here in the bathroom, in this pile right here. But I patched up all of the stuff on the walls. Everything is patched. Some of the mud is still wet because there's like some pretty thick sections right here that I ended up having to fill up, and you can see that's like still a darker color there in the middle. So it's like 2 in the morning right now. I'll just end up coming back tomorrow. All right, we have a big change of plans right here. So I came in here and I touched this right here. It's still soft, and I need to sand all those down so then I can, you know, lay everything down on the floors, texture all these walls, mask everything off. But if all that stuff is still wet, I don't got a day to waste right now waiting for stuff to cure. So I'm about to head to Home Depot, go grab the, whatever it is, the sander thing. I used it last time. All right, we got what we needed right here. We got the floor maintainer along with a diamond cut pad right there to cut down the slab. I got the hose running because it's gonna get really, really dusty in here. So the best thing to do is kind of get the slab wet and then, you know, just keep the slab wet, grind it down. Right here, I did it dry and just showing you guys what's kind of happening. It looks like there's a little bit of a sealer on this slab right here, and then we have the paint. So I'm gonna have to cut this thing pretty good. I'll probably be honestly just walking back and forth and back and forth. All right, guys, this slab is all completely grinded down. I am super exhausted. It's already 9 o'clock in the morning. So what I gotta do now is I'm ready to go to bed, but we don't got time to go to bed because we're on a tight time frame to get this place done. One last thing of pressure washing all the dust and stuff from the back forward to the front and out the door. Then I'm gonna take this squeegee all the excess water out so it's not sitting here on the slab. And then I'm gonna leave the fans on for a couple hours, let this thing dry out, and then come back and lay the base coat. Squeegeed all the water out, and then there's gonna be like a couple little spots, but nothing's too thick. So hopefully in a couple of hours this will be all dried out in here, and nothing's really gonna be absorbing too deep into the concrete because we've wiped away all the thick stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap I'm leaving this all open too, by the way, right here. Dude, someone could come in and take my tools. I don't care. I'm tired, and I'll probably come back at 1 o'clock, get Josh here with me, and Josh is gonna help out, so I'll catch y'all then. We're running a little behind schedule. I slept like 3 hours instead of 2, so we're making it like 10 minutes before this rental's due. Then we're gonna head, we gotta go get an 18-inch brush so we can back roll everything once we lay the product on the floor, and then we gotta head to Goodwill and go get some spikes because I threw out the spikes from last time because I never thought I'd be doing this again. We got 3/8-inch nap rollers. All right, we're finally ready to lay the product. Josh is gonna be the pro mixer today, right? You're gonna be mixing the turntables. Last thing to do, so we have all this masked off right here, so none of the product gets anywhere. All right, we're all good to go, start laying this product, and we're actually gonna go from the front to the back for only one reason, is this was dripping right here, and there's a little bit of moisture here on the slab. So we're just gonna move all the product, or the base product, over to this section right here, and then we're gonna work out the door. We just put little stickies, little patches on the wall because we have 6 kits. So each bucket mix is gonna go for each section there. So we know that we're evenly distributing the product on the floors, and we'll get a nice balanced look, and it'll be the same thickness. I have it a little bit thicker right here at the beginning, so let's get to doing this. What we're gonna do first is it's a 2 to 1 ratio with these buckets. So you mix 2 of the A's towards 1 B, then you put it inside this pot, mix it up for 3 minutes straight. We got ourselves a brand new mixer bit right here. You always wanna wrap your roller with tape so it pulls off all the lint before you roll the product down. We don't roll it down, we mix it in the bucket, dump it on the floor, and then this is just a back roll to get that evenness.
Yeah.
No, it's only good 54 seconds.
No, it's 54 seconds.
You might want to mix this batch a little bit longer. All right, guys, we're back here almost 14 hours later. Would you say it's 14 hours later?
Yeah, 14.
We're back here 14 hours later, and we're currently standing down where all the imperfections are in this, and there are quite a few. Last time I laid this epoxy, it was on a virgin concrete slab, so there was only like a handful of like imperfections. But you can see right here, we got stuff like this going on where it pushed the product away, but once we lay this top coat, it'll definitely cover it. It was just a little bit more thin in these areas. Where the cracks were, it seeped down into it, so that's why we got that going on. We're sanding down all the high spots on it. I can't find my electric sander, so we're doing this by hand. And this section looks pretty good because we did it really, really thick right here. I'm scared right now because if the top coat doesn't lay good and I have all these imperfections in the top coat, there's gonna be a lot of money spent to fix that. I'm gonna divide right here one of these whites into, I'm gonna divide it by 5 and then put it inside each one of these dolphins so that it lightens up the whole color of the room, and then we also have the white highlight so it'll be decently lighter than before. And this looks like pre-workout, so we're gonna, try scoop it into these.